So, guys, we are back on part two of the first story that I posted. So, keep your popcorns and make sure you pay attention. Amaka fine, no be here. Beautiful girl. Her beauty could make you forget your suffering for a few minutes, but she gave me serious tough time. That girl knew what she wanted in a man: money, someone that could take care of her. I didn't fit into the kind of man she was looking for. I was doing million jobs just to feed, pay my part-time school fees and save small money to start a business one day. But I still kept asking her out. I don't even know where I got the confidence from. Can you imagine? 3 months later, she finally agreed. Immediately she agreed, she told me that since I was in school, she wanted to go to school too. She had only finished secondary school, but she wasn't a child anymore. So she wanted to enter one of these adult education schools to study, pass WAEC and maybe enter higher institution. I was the only one that enrolled her, which meant one thing: I had to double my hustle before it call. Double am. Before 5 p.m., I was on my way home. Now, I worked till 9 p.m. because I needed extra money to train myself and train Amaka. Then the main issue started. The first day I slept with Amaka, my brothers and sisters, my life changed. I won't say I was a virgin, but I didn't have plenty experience. That day, I understood what X truly was. Amaka knew exactly what she was doing. If Amaka writes you, you will forget poverty. In fact, you will forget your real age. Two things Amaka was gifted with: cooking and sex. Amaka could cook with limited resources and still produce food that tasted like blessing. And when it came to sex, she would just rearrange your brain. Even when she annoyed me or insulted me, once you just touch me small like this, all the anger would just disappear. But then one day she came to me and said she was pregnant. My chest left the group chat. I wasn't ready for a child. I could barely take care of myself, pay my rent, pay for Amaka's school fees, and feed the both of us. Adding a baby, I was actually relieved when she said she wanted to remove it. We didn't have hospital money, so a friend directed us to someone who directed us to someone who eventually directed us to a nurse who handled these cases. Ha. Very risky, but we didn't have a choice. They gave her medication twice, two different rounds, nothing happened. It got worse because she started losing blood. The nurse became suspicious. She asked, "How many months is this pregnancy?" Amaka immediately said, "It's barely 1 month." And she said it too fast, too defensive, even arguing. I noticed it immediately. Why is she forming fights? Is it not to answer question? The woman then asked me to excuse them so she could talk to Amaka privately. I stepped outside. The talk didn't even last up to 5 minutes. The nurse came out alone, called me aside and told me, "I need to tell you something. Be very careful with this girl." My heart started beating fast. She tried to explain to Amaka that she was risking her life because the medication was for early pregnancy, but her symptoms didn't match 1 month pregnancy. That's when she told me straight, "Amaka is about 3 months pregnant." My head went blank. 3 months? Meaning, all the while I was asking her out, she was already pregnant. Meaning, when she claimed she slept with me once without protection, that wasn't even the origin. Meaning, she was trying to hang another man's child on my head. I didn't talk. I didn't shout. I just kept quiet. We left the place, got home, and I asked her, "Amaka, who got you pregnant?" At first, she was silent. I could see the light forming in her eyes, but she knew the nurse must have told me, so she finally confessed. "It's my ex. We got back together for a while. We slept together," I said. "So you didn't know you were pregnant before trying to pin it on me?" She kept quiet. "Amaka, what is wrong with you?" Silence. The nurse had given her a stronger medication, but she had lost a lot of blood and was very weak. She stayed in my house for a few days. I took care of her till she became strong again. And when she finally recovered, I told her myself, "It ends here, right here." My friends had already gingered me to let this girl go as a steady conversation. Amaka started touching me. Me and this girl had not done anything through her recovery, I wanted to stand gala, but I couldn't. Amaka can ride. She can ride though. I'll be dropping part 3 later. Hold your popcorns.